Have you heard the term coming home to your body? Hi, I'm Lillian, and in today's episode, we're going to go over what that truly means. So, let's first understand what disconnection from the body means. Disconnection feels like numbness, it feels like you don't belong. It's like this discomfort living in your own body. It also disconnects us from our intuition. Because when we're disconnected from our intuition, we dismiss a lot of information that our body sends to us. When we're able to connect mind and body together, we're able to pick up energy. We're able to pick up a lot of information that our body picks up before our mind does. And therefore, we're able to live differently. When we're disconnected from our body, we feel numb, we feel anxious, we ignore when our body needs to rest, to feel nourished, to feel pleasure. We are so disconnected from our needs. And our body's just there to send us cues to help us and protect us and guide us. So, what does it mean to come home to your body? Coming home to your body means you connecting to your body and learning how to connect the mind and using our analytical mind with the cues that our body sends to us. And when we're able to connect with our body that way, we're able to be grounded and find inner stability, emotional clarity, and regulation. We're able to be authentic, and we're able to find inner peace because we gain so much trust in living in our body. Once you start understanding how this works and you have regulated your nervous system, you're able to use your body and all the cues it sends you to live and play this game of life. So, for example, have you ever met people and you just have a weird feeling? That is your body sending you a cue. When we dismiss it, we later on see the consequences of dismissing it. When we are dysregulated and running on patterns, we don't know how to read the cues properly. So learning the patterns and regulating your nervous system will give you the foundation to pick up on the cues and with your mind make a proper decision based on the information that your body sends you. How does this show up in our bodies? The way our body communicates is through sensations, through emotions, and with breath, we're able to connect the body and the mind. When we get sent these different sensations and emotions, we regulate ourselves with breath, and then we're able to bring that up to the mind and understand the subtle changes in the atmosphere and the room. For example, it's like your body's able to pick up all the information through all the other senses and not just our vision. So we've been taught that listen to our mind and just be so focused on what our vision shows us, right? But connected to the body is a way of learning to trust all the other sensations or senses and the emotions. The emotions and the senses get triggered or give you information that the vision can't, because the vision is only one lens. The energy around us is picking up so much information, and when we're able to regulate our bodies and really understand the information that the universe or our environment is sending us, we're able to make decisions based on that are there to support you. Leaving the body could happen when we are children, going through trauma, or living even as an adult a traumatic experience. We leave our body and all the sensations because the sensations get too much. So then we're just really attached to our mind. Or nowadays also, the way our systems are working, they've disconnected us so much from our body because there's so much conditioning and distractions nowadays that we have become very disconnected from our bodies. We are so disconnected from nature, from us being cyclical, from us not running like machines, and we have been taught to dismiss our emotions. Our emotions and sensations are there to guide us. Technology nowadays too have disconnected us from leaning in to our body sensations because we've all almost become numbed out. And I don't mean this as giving all the power to your body, because in reality, our mind is to make the final decision. Our mind is super powerful. But when you work with your body and not against your body, you become way more powerful. Because now you're not just working with the lens of the eyes, because I feel like the eyes and the mind are connected, right? We go based on what we see, that we make analytical decisions. When we're able to connect with our body, we're picking up so much other information, not just the vision of our eyes. It's like we're picking up information from so many different lenses. And then you could use your mind to make the proper decision that's for you. What is the cost of you not listening to your body? When we dismiss our body and its needs, we go into chronic pains, emotional overwhelm, anxiety. So many people nowadays live with depression, anxiety, because we're so disconnected from ourselves. Burnout, that was one that I got really familiar with, burnout. Compulsive overthinking and overworking. Difficulty finding joy because we're so disconnected and we're just living from the mind. And nowadays we've been taught to ignore our feelings because that way we could be way more productive and that way we could show up and perform. But that's not what life is about. To find more joy and happiness is to be able to be fully here and present and grounded in your body, and not letting the emotions and triggers or sensations overwhelm you, but more so work with that information and help you process life and co-create life. So that is what being in your body means. And that is what this whole survival to sovereignty is. If you like today's episode or if you have any questions, shout out, leave me a comment. I would love to hear your experience on what being in your body means, or if you have gone through this. Stay tuned, follow along, and subscribe. Thank you for showing up today.